everybody. Welcome to my very wonderful channel, MGTOW Playboy 100,000. MGTOW, men going their own way, Playboy 100,000. It means Playboy 100,000. Me, I wanna bang 100,000 women. I wanna fuck 100,000 women. I fuck women only from the age of 18 to 25. Now, what is a playboy? I'm gonna give you a little description of what a playboy is. A playboy travels the world. A playboy has a lot of money. A playboy is a millionaire backslash a billionaire. And to lead a playboy lifestyle, you need definitely big time money. To attract women, you need definitely big time money. You need to have a private jet. You need to have expensive cars. You need to have fancy cars. You need to live in certain areas. But do not forget, a playboy is also a modern contemporary form of a gentleman. A gentleman even a gentleman treats a lady in a very sophisticated way. I mean, even she talks all day long nonsense, even if she is like, that sort of, I don't know, girly trash talk nonsense. So a playboy is highly educated. In my case, for example, I play the piano, I play the trumpet, I play the violin, I'm able to play the saxophone. So I I went to a specific private school. So I am highly educated, and you need that sort of background as a backup system that backs you up. Otherwise, if you have that sort of normal income and try to whatever, you are lost. What do I mean by that in general? In general, I mean, do me a favor and listen to me. In general, I mean, like, if you have normal income and think you need to pay a woman to open her legs. So I don't pay a single coin for a woman to open her legs, that she's going to open her legs for me. I do not pay a single coin. That is a fact. That is a fact. So, but for guarantee. So I invite her for a drink. I invite her to go with me to her fancy restaurant. So indirectly I pay. Indirectly I'm kind of like that sort of very old-fashioned gentleman. In that sort of sense. But I never ever consider to put money on the table, like, well, baby, I wanna seduce a woman. So it's a seduction. Uh, next question. Next question. Do I hate women? Well, the answer is very simple. Absolutely not. What brings you to do that sort of project? Well, we live in a time where we do not have men anymore. We have these blue pillars. They play the game like, the woman is holy, the woman is something beautiful. The visual aspect of these beautiful pin-up girls, if you watch Instagram, it is like, visually they are stunning. But from the inside they are so fucked up. They are completely fucked up. They talk all day long nonsense. They wait for a gentleman to bail them out of their problems. They bring nothing to the big table. A woman brings nothing to the table than a wet vagina between their legs and companionship. That's basically all. So there's nothing. I can. Back in those days, when my grandfather was alive or when my father was alive, a woman knew her place. I remember that. I remember my father came home from work, he was exhausted, and that was kind of like that sort of unwritten rule. My mother went to the kitchen and brought him something to eat and something to eat while he was sitting in front of a TV. So and after he finished his meal, she came and brought everything back into the kitchen. You know, a woman knew her place, man. So but these days we have these feminist women. So they want to have a gentleman who acts in a very, let's say, old-fashioned way, but at the same time they want to get all the benefits, but they are not willing to bring something to the table. So and that is the main reason why I do that sort of, that sort of project, so to bang 100,000 women. And I'm gonna prove you, everybody, my followers, I'm gonna prove you something. Every woman is the same, basically. Look, Mother Nature created a woman for only one single purpose. Mother Nature created a woman for only one single purpose. The purpose is to give birth to the next generation and to nurture the next generation. Period. 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 But we live in a civilized environment, community. The government. The government is backing, is like a backup system only for women. So if you are in a relationship, it doesn't benefit the woman at all. You can get rid of her immediately. Separate. I was in a relationship and we separated. So very simple. I do not have to pay alimonies to her, child alimonies. We do not have children, but I do not have to pay anything at all. So that is, and if you're in a relationship, you get her. She brings you to her situation to marry her. Man, your life is fucked up. You need to understand, life is a journey, and being 25 years, to bang 25 years the same body, the same woman, you need to understand, a man is on the planet to conquer. A man is on the planet to build something. A man is on the planet to procreate as much as we can. But we live in a society, in a civilized society, where we have, thanks a lot, we have rules. But the thing is, these rules benefit only women. Only women benefit from all those rules. Not you specifically as an individual gentleman. Absolutely not. But I want to talk to our normal income people right now. If you think you need to put money on the table to bang a woman, man, save your money. I tell you, save your money. Invest your money. Don't do that. So you're gonna lose the game. So because I have big money, because I have a lot of assets. So that generates money automatically. And so I do not need to put money at all on the table. So I owe several properties around the globe. I owe, sorry, excuse me. Wait. Yeah. I owe a private plane, a private jet. So it means in general I owe a lot of assets. So that generates automatically money. So I do not need to wake up morning time and go to work in that sort of sense. I work, but so in that sort of sense, my grandfather created back in those days as a fundamental structure of our wealth, of our family fortune. Now, I wanna bang 100,000 women. Women are only on planet Earth to be fucked. To procreate, so, but of course, I don't want to have 100,000 children, forget it. Absolutely not. I do not want to have 100,000 women, children. Now, everybody, I'm in touch right now with three individual beautiful women. So woman is African American, stunningly great looking, natural hair, and very she works in the model field for the fashion industry, and I'm right now in Austria. Sorry, no, sorry. I know that I was yesterday in Austria. I'm in Milan again. Sorry, please. My favorite city right now on the planet is right now Milan, and yeah, she's very tall. She works as a model, and she's very slim, and she's very yeah, she's stunning. A stunning dark beauty. And she's a part of my project, and of course, I'm not gonna tell her that she's a part of my project. Forget it, man. I'm not gonna tell her that. She is a part of my project, and she's a part of, I wanna bang 100,000 women, and she's a part of that. And also, I met a girl from Russia, and Russian pinup beauties. Watch the Instagram. And I met another girl from Romania. Lena. And they are all a part of my project. I'm gonna bang the shit out of them. And of course, they don't. I'm not gonna confess to them, and of course, I'm not gonna pay them to open their legs. It's gonna be a very, very, very seductive game, I mean, in a very picturesque way, private jet, 5 stars hotel, fancy dinner, and but they need to have sex with me the first night, not the second night, not the third night, not next week, not in 2 months, not in 3 months. The first night is crucial, am I going to dismiss them immediately? Let's say, um, I've I'm a gentleman. A playboy is a old-fashioned gentleman in a contemporary way. We playboys, we enjoy the company of beauty. We enjoy the company of sexiness. Even when so a woman needs to have. If she's with me, I expect her to walk all day long in a mini skirt or mini dress. That's what I expect. She needs to dress up very, very stunning, man. She needs to be like, wow, especially when you date a Russian pinup beauty, So that is what I expect in general. When do I get rid of them? There's a moment when women starts to get complicated. When you meet them first, they are like, very, very submissive. They are very submissive. They are, but then it turns slowly. Then they try to take you over as a man. But I am a man, so no woman can take me over. No woman is going to dictate me what to do or what to leave, and that is the moment when I get rid of these women. Period. That is the moment. And I'm experienced when it comes to life. I'm in my mid 30s. It means in general. Well, the first night's gonna be like as usual, like very polite, very friendly. And uh, a woman, her nature is she's going to try you. She's going to challenge you. That is in the nature of a woman. She wants to see if you are a man. So I'm gonna give you an example. I used to walk away from another woman. So guess what? After 4 weeks, she gave me a call again because she saw that I am a man, that I can that I can lead my life in a brilliant way without her. She saw like women like that. If you are a man, if if you are arrogant, if you are yeah, just a man. We do not have men anymore. Real man in this world. So we have, for example, our president. Trump. He is a man. No doubt about that. He's a winner. No doubt about that. He is a winner. He is a man. So do I like Mr. Trump? That is written on another card. No, absolutely not. But I need to admit, he is a winner. He is a man. He gets things done. That is a man. So, and additionally, for guarantee, everybody knows that he's a playboy. But that is another thing. Now, yeah, I'm going to meet with Lena next week, and so I already invited her over to come over, and so we're gonna have dinner together, and for guarantee, I'm going to bang the shit out of her. I'm gonna bang her. I'm gonna do really, really dirty things with her. I mean, really dirty things, like not only placing my ding into her vagina, and she gives me a wonderful head. No, I gonna do like so I gonna spank her a little bit. So I gonna maybe something like sticking my finger into her vagina, and by the time I slip my finger out of her vagina, I let her eat everything, her liquid, her personal liquid. I'm gonna let her lick that. So really nasty things. Really, and I tell you, women like it dirty. So they want to have it really dirty sometimes. But in our civilized community world, we can't really, these women, they can't act really, in a nasty way. So, yeah, she is from Romania. She is, of course, stunningly good looking, East European woman, and these women, they know exactly how to dress, and even she is like, wow, the way she dresses is fantastic, So I already did that sort of sketch where, like, I asked her, like, well, I do not pay her to open her legs at all. She's not going to receive a single coin. But what I'm gonna do is, like, I'm gonna send her to a hairdresser. I'm gonna send her to. I ask her even, like, so if we meet, so maybe you wanna fix yourself. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe you wanna have something, beauty treatment or wellness treatment. So how about going, like, so I don't know. I ask her, like, her fingernails, and even I ask her, like, waxing. And when I ask her, like, waxing, she was like, and I said, okay, all right, we're gonna do that. So I gonna book you an appointment, like, in a waxing studio. Sir, and also, she's going to go to a hairdresser, and so I gonna pay for all that. So it means indirectly I gonna pay her some things that she feels comfortable, like, so it means it is something very picturesque. So she's going to fly in with my private jet. So, and I gonna bang her. That's simple. That's simple. Women are simple creatures. Women are not willing to take accountability. Women are not willing to take responsibility. Women are little children. You need to treat them like little children. You need to take them by the hands and guide them through life a little bit, sir. But you need to project that sort of image, like, well, I value. No, sorry. I do not project the image, but the thing is, I value women. I respect women. Without my mother, for example, without my grandmother, I wouldn't be around. So a grandmother is the most holy. A grandmother is the most grateful thing that can ever happen to a child. So I do not disgrace women at all, but I tell you only facts. Facts. A woman is not on planet Earth to build an empire, you know. A woman's on planet Earth to give pleasure to a man and to give birth to the next generation. That's all, period. You know, I know these feminists, I know these blue pillars, you know, so if you are a blue pillar, you know, and you think like a woman is holy, sacred, you know, so go for that, you know, go for that. But if you are a red pillar, man, Donald Trump, he is a red pillar. He is truly a red pillar. You can grab her by a pussy. You can grab her by a pussy. You can grab her by a pussy. He is a red pillar, you know, so well, everybody, yeah, and now I'm also like in touch with that Russian lady. You know, she is 21, and uh, you know, she's sophisticated. What do I mean by that? Sophisticated means she's not in a vulgar way or a beauty. She is a beauty. There's no doubt about that. But she is how to say that? Sophisticated and pin-up beauty. You know, if you see these pin-up beauties like Marilyn Monroe was a pin-up beauty, and I'm gonna give you another example. That sort of example, Marilyn Monroe was a pin-up beauty, and Diane Lane, the actress Diane Lane, she is sophisticated. So if you compare these two individuals, you know, they are both beautiful, they are both stunning. But Marilyn, she needed like a big makeup, you know, she needed like you know, that sort of bleaching blonde hair, and Diane Lane, she doesn't need necessarily too much makeup, you know. It means like when she enters the room, Diane Lane, the actress Diane Lane, all attention's on her, you know, so that is what I mean by sophisticated. And that Russian beauty, wow, man, sophisticated, stunning, you know, and you know, maybe I'm gonna fall in love again. You know, I was in love recently, you know, for 10 months, and I couldn't do my project. I couldn't, you know. So if I feel something for an individual, for a woman, you know, I commit my life to her. You know, I would never ever cheat on her, you know, so that is also about part of a gentleman, of a true gentleman, you know, so a playboy isn't a contemporary way a gentleman. Now everybody, now we come I met three girls, and now we come to the African American girl, Zinger. Her name is Zinger, you know, also very, very, very stunning, you know. So I like dark skin complexion, you know, so she's kind of like that sort of dark brown, you know, beautiful short hair, natural hair woman, you know. She works in the model industry, and you know, so but for very first, we are right now just in touch, you know, we talk regularly, we plan to meet, like, you know, she's a little bit like, she's playing that sort of game I'm very difficult to get, you know, so, but, you know, I guarantee you something, I gonna get her, I gonna bang her, I gonna bang the shit out of her. Now everybody, you blue pillars out there. if you think, if you really think like a woman is something holy, if woman is sacred, go for that. If you really think like, you know, yeah, you know, you want to have a real relationship like for 25 years, 60 years, or whatever. You know, my parents, they made it like close about 50 years, close about, you know, 48 years. Like, they've been together like 48 years. 48 years. You need to understand that. 48 years, so, and my parents, they were really close, really, really, really close, so, and, but my mother, she knew her role in that sort of relationship. She knew she was, sorry for that, she was around when she was young to pleasure my dad, the period, and to give birth to a child. That's me, so, and she needed to nurture me, like, and he went out to work, he went out to get the money, he went out to fight for the family, he went out to protect the family. Yeah, that is that is the purpose of a man, and the purpose of a woman is like staying at home and nurturing the child, so, yeah, everybody, welcome to my wonderful channel, Playboy 100,000. I'm going to fuck 100,000 women. You're welcome to subscribe. Thank you for tuning in. I'm out.